Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about something Disney related, obviously. So, of course, just like I've done multiple times before already, I'm going to be talking about something in regards of the Disney princess movies, especially as of late. I've been doing that, of course. And it's gonna be in the idea here is that Frozen 3, the possibilities of a third movie in this franchise. Yes, before anyone asks, yes, I've already spoken about this quite a few times already, and I'm speaking about it again. So before anybody asks why am I doing this again and again and again and again and again and again and again is that there was this article that was posted that uh some people are still hoping that this will continue, I guess you're going to say. Some sort of quote unquote update, I guess you're going to say. But, I mean, yeah, they had two movies that were released uh, in um in theaters, of course. It's been 6 years between the first film and the second film. So, the article states that if Frozen 3 happens, viewers might have waited until the year 2025, which is yeah, quite some time away from now, folks. I mean, personally speaking, I don't feel that patient, really, like at all. But other sources say the possibility of it would be in 2023 and 2024. So a bit of a conflicting information there. And yes, of course, before anyone asks, yes, it has not been confirmed uh, from Disney for a third installment. The director and writer Jennifer Lee had said that the story for Frozen 2 had pretty much came to an end, pretty much completing what was going on from 1 and 2. And the sequel was viewed as the next chapter, so of course. But, I mean, granted, Frozen 2 was not planned. It was just originally going to be a solo adventure, standalone thing. Because you did feel the same way when they completed the first Frozen. So, a lot of people took this as a notion that Frozen 3 might be made. Since she felt the same way the first film, it felt like it was only going to be a one time thing, but made a second one anyway. And then once the second movie came out, she felt that, okay, this one to be just that. That's not really evidence that this is going to happen. I mean, sure, it wasn't planned, obviously, but that still doesn't mean that's going to happen. And it was stated that in an interview that for them, this felt that, like, what they set out to accomplish, and they made it to the end, and it feels like an actual ending to a series of films. The second one, I mean. But yeah, the first one felt like it was an end when they made that, of course. They didn't even know, they didn't even plan to make another one. It was just going to be that standalone, and that was it. And for the time being, it felt like it's going to be the end. But for some fans, it felt that maybe it's some hope. I mean, yes, there are fans that would desperately want a third movie. But from my personal opinion, folks, I would say just leave it how it is. Leave just no. I don't see how else it's gonna work at all. How does this kind of make sense? I mean, a lot of fans also want Jack Frost to be in Frozen 3. That alone is pretty cringe, if you ask me, because it's from a different company and a different movie altogether. And also, they really want Jack Frost and Elsa to have a relationship, which also in itself is pretty cringe as well. I mean, she doesn't have to have a relationship. And also, just because Jack Frost has something to do with ice, that's not enough to have a relationship with her. Now, a lot of fans are just going on that alone. She she has eyes and he has eyes, and that's like the entire relationship. You realize you need more than that, right? For a relationship to work, you need chemistry. Uh, I'm not explaining this. There's not. I don't want this to be like a lesson in how to make relationships work. This is not the type of channel to do that with. But but yeah, you do need more than just a vague similarity to each other. I mean, okay, so what? They Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat uh, games has something to do with eyes. I don't see people wanting to have him hook up with her. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't any fans. I just haven't heard of that. It's just not as much, I guess you can say. Sub Zero from the Mortal Kombat games has something to do with eyes, and I don't see anybody wanting to make a movie out of that. So yeah, it's just kind of stupid if you think, but really stupid. But yeah, but anyway, so yeah, this is definitely something that to keep bringing up over and over again. It was just things kind of odd, I guess you can say. So there was that. So yeah, all in all, I guess you can say that the article I just showed you, it doesn't really provide any evidence as to um how maybe there could be another one. So yeah, and of course they never knew how big the first film was going to be. Of course, obviously they didn't know. They didn't have no idea how big it was going to become. Of course, the first film was loosely based on some old story, the Snow Queen. However, when it came to the sequel, they were presented with a problem. Frozen 2 was not going to be based on anything. It was not going to be based on a show or video game, a comic book, a novel, and it was no pre-existing material that was already made. So it's going to have its own original story. Literally its own original story because its source material was not going to be based on anything like whatsoever. It was going to be original in that sense. So yeah, they were presented with a flaw because how are they going to be able to continue the second one without having any material to work on? Oh, at the very least, barely any material to begin with, I guess you would say. So yeah, this is something they have, but they made it work. They made it work and whatnot. So yeah, there was that. So anyway, yeah, I'll say that just leave it how it is. I don't think you should I don't think it should go on. I don't know how because the thing is that how else can it continue from this, of course, and whatnot. And that's about the fact that one of the characters from the second movie could be a part of the story and whatnot, which I don't think she should really. But the character I'm referring to, yeah, this character right here, folks, the one that's in the right here, and of course again have Elsa have a relationship. Yeah, which no, no. I'm not, of course nothing against lesbians or bisexuals or whoever else in the LGBT community. Nothing against them, but it's just the whole relationship. But does everybody need to have a relationship? That's something I don't understand whatsoever. And but yeah, they have that be the focus for a sequel, a third part. I mean, so yeah, a lot of fans want that to occur, which I have to say no, because Queen Elsa maybe has other responsibilities she wants to take care of, I guess. Or maybe she wants to focus on other aspects of her life, perhaps. I guess. Not that I'm against relationships or anything. I just don't think that not literally everyone in cinematic history needs to have a relationship. I just don't think they should. Not every single character needs that. Is what I'm saying. Need to have a relationship regardless of sexual orientation. Or have these two characters have you know, a rather romantic relationship with one another, which the thought of just that alone just makes me want to vomit. Considering the fact that both of my sisters, Frozen 2 really confirms that. And yeah, just no. There's a lot of fans have done that. I don't know. Yeah, incest, just no. I'm a big fat no to incest. And again, what's with the obsession of placing Elsa in a relationship? That bugs me to no end. Aside from the incest stuff, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of fans could want that to be the focus for the part three, for third film. Just, just no. That's another thing I don't get really. But what I'm saying with the article and whatnot. like I just said a moment ago, just like pretty much like everywhere else, it's a lot of guessing. It's a guessing game, pretty much. When you think about it, maybe this, maybe that, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. No, no. So yeah, again, I'm stumbling across, uh, not really, not there's nothing concrete about anything. So it's been a what? Yeah, about it came out in 2019, so it's been about a good 2 years since it was released in theaters. Which yes, I actually did went to see in theaters. Actually saw it twice, and I really do that. I really see a movie in theaters twice, and I did watch that film twice. So yeah, yeah, and I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed the film enough to actually want to watch it twice. So that I guess that's what count for something. I guess you can say. So yeah, suppose. But anyway, that aside, but they also brought up another character that did appear in the first film. Of course, that character being Hans, and maybe he could make a return somehow, and maybe the character could come back and have him be the main villain, and maybe it could be the whole fact that maybe Elsa or Anna, if not both, could have kids, and that could be some of the focal points in part three, I guess. So yeah, and then also the possibility, like I was saying a moment ago, it was reported that Disney apparently has plans to give Elsa a female lover in the third sequel. I mean, not the third sequel, second sequel. Third installment, but second sequel. Because Frozen 2 is the fourth sequel, and Frozen 3 will be the third installment, but second sequel. But anyway, a certain site reports that they were definitely happening. I mean, this article this article makes it as if it's confirming something, but it's not really. But yeah, but like I said, that article I showed you earlier, the way it's worded, it's trying to make it as if like it was actually going to happen, actually going to have a lover. But I still want to question it because I just know it doesn't seem like it was going to actually happen. Because the people behind the movie, they never confirmed anything. The vast majority of the cast members basically avoided answering if she has a girlfriend or not. I mean, yes, give Elsa a girlfriend had gotten so much attention that it went up to them, the people who made the movies. It got to their attention, but they never confirmed anything really. I mean, yeah, they heard about this hashtag, but they pretty much just pushed it away without actually confirming. They never really answered anything. But the only person that really that didn't mind really was the actress who voiced the grown up Anna. The actress who voiced the grown up Anna really doesn't mind. Either way is fine. If she hooks up with if Queen Elsa hooks up with a man or woman, either way would be fine. I guess she wouldn't care. So she's the only one that really gave it like uh, I mean, a straight response. I mean, excuse the pun. When I say straight, I don't mean as in sexuality, but more. I mean, when I say straight, I mean more in the sense of more of a direct answer, really. Well, at least the closest to a direct answer, anyway. But apparently, she might get a girlfriend. Elsa might get a girlfriend in the prequel to confirm her sexuality process. So yeah, a lot of this just find it really questionable for folks. I highly doubt it's gonna actually happen anyway. So a prequel maybe? Nah. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah. Later.